Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So we have Stephon Marbury reacting to Bronny James' very slow start in NBA preseason. You had Quincy Olivari who came in his limited time in one game and really showed what he can do. And Bronny was rolled back out the next day. And I know the Lakers have invested over $7 million into Bronny's future. And this is where the business of basketball comes in. You can see one player is definitely more ready to help right now, but they're all in on Bronny's development. And we have NBA legend Stephon Marbury reacting to it. And we saw he and LeBron's exchange or lack thereof during the Olympic championship game where Stephon Marbury dapped up Steph Curry, but then LeBron dapped up the person right next to Marbury and then ignored Marbury when Marbury gave him a little push on the arm to kind of congratulate him. But they've been going back and forth where LeBron has dissed Stephon Marbury's shoe brand, which is where it started. And so, he started taking shots at LeBron as well. And LeBron must have caught wind of it, feel some way about it, and was very aware of it, obviously, whenever they didn't interact. Because those two played together on the Olympic team before. But let's get into Stephon Marbury's analysis of Bronny and his minus 40 at this point in the NBA preseason.
Anyway, so I seen and heard the funniest ever Cameron and Mace talking about Bronny. He said, little man need to go. He said he need a girl named like Quisha. He said he gotta go on a hood. He said, bring my man to the mountain and leave him. If he make it back, he good. That was a great analogy. Although little Bronny probably would be like, the hood? You mean the hood of the car? People gotta realize Bronny's not playing basketball for money. It's not like us where we was thirsty, right? It's different. He don't want LaQuisha and he don't want Pumpkin. He said, yo, said he need a girl named Pumpkin. Nah, man, not Pumpkin. Crazy. Oh my God! No, I'm not on the baby. No. I'm for Bronny. I want Bronny to do well. I get on LeBron because why not? Just take a shot. And I don't really get on LeBron when I say you can't shoot. You look at. His field goal percentage is mostly dunks and layups. They're not mid-range jumpers like Kobe and Jordan. You don't do that. That's not what happens. That kind of started happening later on. But, maybe it was volleyball. Stop. Y'all act like y'all don't watch basketball. That's okay. We're not talking about Bronny. Bronny he's going to be all right. But, this is just preseason. This ain't the real game. This is not the real game. This is just preseason. You are so funny. Me? I'm not funny. I ain't say one thing about nothing being funny or nothing. What I do, I ain't say nothing. Yes, he has big potential. Bronny is going to be okay. Trust, believe that. Believe you me, he's going to be all right. If LeBron got to tell a referee, if you do that, you better make sure you blow that. Bronny's going to earn it. Bronny's going to earn it. I promise you. That kid worked hard. He's not on the court. He's not trying to make it to the NBA. He didn't try to make it to the NBA because he wanted to take care of his family. That wasn't what was going on. This was different task.
So Stephon Marbury feels like Bronny James is going to be fine. We've heard Charles Barkley say that this thing has to be handled with kitty gloves, and you can't really just let Bronny go out there as an unfinished product because he's not an NBA player ready to contribute at the highest level at this point. They talked about him developing in the G League, but even there's no guarantee that you're going to go down there and shine, because many of those guys are playing for their professional lives and they are complete basketball players. It's just the business, and they're limited to the roster spots that they can give, and they're already invested in another amount of players who have guaranteed contracts. So many of them end up playing in the G League all season or going overseas and making seven figures over there. So there are very good basketball players, and you can argue some of those best players are better than the 12th, 13th man on an NBA roster, but it's just contractual stuff that keeps them from getting their opportunity. So Bronny having to play against them, it won't be too much different than what he would face off the bench in the NBA when you start talking about starting guards in the G League. So he's going to have to be ready if he goes down there as well. Now, Marbury does believe that his training with LeBron and having that access will help him. But Bronny being exclusively off the ball type of player at 6'1" probably is going to be a little difficult to overcome if he can't assume any ball handling duties and setting the offense in any capacity. He's going to also have to make open shots, or 1-2 dribble pull-ups to open up the lanes for his athletic drives, because they're not just going to let him drive. They're going to sag off of him and allow him to shoot the basketball until he proves to them, okay, I can knock down 2 or 3 at a time, and you can't just leave me open. So if that's not going, I think Bronny probably needs to learn how to move without the ball a little bit better and get something easy, or this is another thing, right? He could be a backdoor cutter or different things like that when he's playing with his father and AD and get an easy bucket. But another way he could get one, I feel like he's going to have to provide ball pressure in the backcourt. He's going to have to be one of those guys that pick up 94 feet, be in the proper condition to do so, and do so with regularity, because he's only going to be used in spurts at best. And I say that's his way on the basketball court. Defending should be his goal. And he mentioned that. He said he wanted to be like Davion Mitchell out of Baylor. What was Davion Mitchell known for coming out of Baylor? He was known for guarding guards all the way up the floor and making it nearly impossible for them to turn the corner on him at the collegiate level. So he's going to have to bind the defense, make that his calling card, especially if his shot's not falling. Because if you can turn a defensive possession to an easy 2, get a steal in the backcourt, something like that, the layup, the whole game can open up for you, and the basket can open up a little bit. So that's what I would say to Bronny and the way he should approach the basketball games. But let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.